Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Oh boy. Great game, and I am definitely excited to play it again for like the bajillionth time. I've played this game so many times. Let's go into settings and let's you know, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. So we're gonna start a new game, and for this playthrough, I'm going to be using boom a face cam, and I'm also going to have a death counter because you die a lot in this game. You die a lot. That's just how it is. And I've also added in a controller layout so you can see what buttons I'm clicking and what's happening up, down, left, right. You know, it'll add another element to it, and I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be cool in the end. So I'm gonna turn all these things off, and we're gonna start the opening sequence.
In the closing years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
Is the war finally over? General Tamura is no more!
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the Shinobi Code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
The Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
Alright, let's get started. Sorry if the audio cut out on a couple of those lines. I had to get some things figured out. Alright, so let's get started. Letter thrown into a well. Kuros Wolf, your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent, stay vigilant. So this game starts out as like a stealth part. So as you can see, my health bar is down in that corner, and I got like none of it. So this part's kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like tutorial section. So it kind of starts the game off as like a stealth mission. Oh, I can peek too. Ooh. So we've got one major guy and two kind of lower end guards chilling out. And so stealth, advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or under floors. You don't have a sword at the moment. It doesn't really matter that much.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
So they're obviously talking about me. I am unworthy of concern. So that symbol right there means I can listen into a conversation.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
So the Divine Heir is the person that we are sworn to protect. He's our master. So our father, who is Owl, said that our master's word is a close second to his, and that ends up being pretty important later on. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Alright. It doesn't even let me sprint yet. This is not the way I'm supposed to be going. This is the way I'm supposed to be going. So we're going up to this Moonview Tower, where the game really kind of starts a little better because you actually get a weapon up here.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of lord and retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Lit. The Kusami Maru, whatever. A katana given by Kuro, the divine heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family. A cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. The name that beseeches a shinobi role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. The Matra, the blade itself, may manifest. A Matra. Okay, so I have a weapon now, which is pretty good. I don't think I can use it in here, but I have it now. I also, at the beginning of this game, I got an item called Kuros Charm, and pellets basically are just like little healing pellets. They're healing pellets. And I'll have to bind those in a second, but this Kuros Charm makes the game harder, and I don't know why I got it, but I thought you only got that on...
I see you are wounded. I have something that it is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal you.
Okay, I also got the healing gourd. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dojin. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it. Wolf, do you have something for me?
I do, because I don't want this, because this makes the game a lot harder. Like, it completely changes how you play the game,
This is for you,
and I don't feel like dealing with it.
It's from that time. So you noticed then. I see.
I'd like to ask that you keep this for me, my lord.
But this charm has protected you all this time. It's held your suffering at bay. I do not wish for you to suffer any more than you already have. That is why I ask you to keep it in your possession.
So now I don't remember. I think that if I give it to him, it makes the game harder.
I see. I will keep it for a...
Yes, knowing that you possess it is a comfort.
So, okay, I guess if I give it to him, it makes it more difficult. So, I guess I'm gonna keep it. Sure, whatever. I gotta go, yeah, I got slots, yeah, whatever. Quick items, I want to put healing gourd. I'll just put the healing gourd on there for now. And, so the healing gourd is right there, and I push up on my control stick to use an item. Wow, that only gave me half a health bar? Okay, whatever. That's just gonna make this slightly harder. So this entire game is basically... now I can use my weapon. Posture and death blows, so it's basically how this game works. It's based less on health, which is vitality in this game, and more on death blows, sneaking around doing death blows. Oh, shit. Well, fuck. Come on. So, as you can see, a bar appeared underneath his health bar, which is posture. And when instead of worrying more about just like depleting an enemy's health bar, you're trying to deplete their posture, because yeah, that's what I was already doing. So you see that bar at the bottom? That's my posture, and he's just kind of whacking away at it. Okay, sure. So if I parry his move, deflect his move perfectly, it destroys his posture pretty badly. And if I hit him, it also messes up his... I know all this. Let's do something else. Let's do something more fun. Kill myself. Yeah, perfect. Wow. Wow. That's gonna be my first death? Solid. Okay. That's death number 1. Alright, death number 1. Great. So let's do this quick this time. Whatever. Wow, I'm rusty. Alright. So yeah, as you can see, it doesn't matter that his health was still full. I destroyed his posture. So let's try that again. Now that So I just kind of killed myself. So let's not do that this time. Let's sneakity sneak over here. Above him. Lock onto him. What we can do is we can do a jumping... Well, maybe not. Whatever. We'll do it some other time. We'll have other opportunities. Wow, I'm really just doing awful. Whatever. There we go. So, at the very beginning, this is technically the first, like, mini-boss. It's that guy that was talking earlier. Leader Shenjiri. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I'm just gonna call him the leader. Counter slash. Yeah, I know how this works. So he's got a big posture bar. Yeah, okay. These things are really just obnoxious. Come on. Wow. Okay, there we go. So the big guys, the mini bosses and the bosses have more than one health bar. Death blow against strong enemies, it requires more than one. So I'm just gonna do a lot of deflecting. Well, if I can actually hit the timing. There we go. That's what we like to see. And he dies. I got a pellet. Cool. A pellet. So let's actually equip those real quick. And I just unequip them. Cool. And I can switch them. I'll use one. And as you can see, instead of it being instant health, it does health over time. Fistful of Ash, that's basically a useless item. So that's actually not how you're supposed to do that. I kind of just skipped a lot. Okay, whatever. Sure, whatever. Grab a hold of a ledge. Ooh, more eavesdropping.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
There we go. Okay. There's a guy under this bridge that's just kind of annoying because this is... I can't remember the name of these guys. But they're kind of an important part of the game later. They're kind of invaders. This is part of who the Ashina clan is warring against. Are these guys. And the plot of this game, well, that was a weird camera angle. The plot of this game is kind of FromSoft games. You don't get to hear the whole plot at once. It's kind of like a slow burn. It's always a slow burn. So you don't get to hear it all at once. Okay, so I got to the secret tunnel, and I'm going to call the divine heir.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer.
What else do you have to say?
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire.
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
My lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward then.
Alright. So this is the first time that you're really supposed to die, is this field. See that guy over there? He's not a nice guy. You can beat him. Maybe I will beat him. But, you're not supposed to beat him. And if you do beat him, you still lose.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way.
Genshiro. Go jo-
face. Genichiro Ashina.
Oh no. That's bad. Well, that's real bad. That didn't go as planned. Oh, yep, I'm dead.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet.
Yeah, well, I've already died once. Well, twice. I'm not gonna count that second one just because you gotta do it. I'll count it. I'll count it. I'll count it. Give me a minute. I'll add it to the counter. I'll add it to the counter. died twice. Because you can technically survive that fight. Well, not really. You can win that fight. You can kill. You can beat him, but you still end up losing your arm. So, you gotta lose your arm. It's like really important part of the story because now I got this prosthetic. All right. So this is the orangutan, and as you can see, he is also missing an arm. And now I have an arm. The same arm. Thanks for the arm, dude. Thanks for giving me your arm.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
How I got here, ask about your left arm, new left arm. Honestly, I think I'd be more curious about the arm if I were him, so...
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic?
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools? I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
Man, there is so much conversation. I forgot how much conversation there is in this game. Usually I skip through a lot of it, but I'll leave it.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
So, Kuro is the Divine Heir, which means he's got Divine Heir's blood, and Divine Heir's blood has special properties.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the Divine Heir...
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that.
Alright, that's all he's got to give me.
You're quite the other peculiar visitors. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate, leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers. You too.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna skip that other guy because it's really it's basically a training section. Also, there's an item behind the house, and I'm gonna go grab it because I think it's just a pellet. But early game, you need those kind of things. No, it's a coin purse. Okay, so that's just some money. I thought it was a pellet. Oh well. Don't know what that item is. I don't know what a lot of items. There's just a lot of random items everywhere in this game. Pellet. Yeah, that's the pellet. All right. So this is the Sculptor's idol. This is basically a bunch of statues of really ugly Buddhas. These are scattered across the map. This is kind of like the reset point. Like it allows you to rest, to gain all your stuff back, and do some other stuff. Get your healing gourds full, stuff like that. So this is the guy he's talking about. Basically, this guy can't die. I'm gonna skip through the dialogue, but I can kind of show you what you mean when he means.
Your name? But you do have the look.
Doesn't matter. Just face me in battle. Basically, kill him. He doesn't die. This guy literally he can't die. Like that's the entire point of him is to be a punching dummy. Like to practice on because he can't freaking die. He literally cannot die. So like you're just supposed to use him as a practice dummy, basically, so that you can practice shit on him.
That sword, it was a thing that few have managed to kill me in such a... What are you? Some call it, and others, I can't die. Oh, buddy.
So there's...
It
doesn't really matter. Ah, fine, whatever.
Right.
Training. You can just stab him a bunch. It's kind of his point. So he's infested. Undying. I'm gonna call it infested because that's what it is. Grappling hook. Okay. So first, real quick, I have since I have this Shinobi's prosthetic, I can use a grappling hook now that's built into the arm, which is one of the coolest movement things ever, and it's like a very, very large part of this game because like you rely on it heavily to move around because there's grapple points all over the place, like right there. And here's another Sculptor's idol. So the infested are people that for some reason or another, well, there's a reason, but they can't die. They cannot die because they have for reasons they can't die. So they could literally get stabbed over and over and over and over again, and they never die, which sounds great, but it sucks because you'll see. That is a sneak attack. Enemy loot. Yeah, I hold X, I think. No. Yeah, X. And it just loots bodies for me. Really cool mechanic as well. What's up, dude? Bye, dude. You're dead. Free item. Pellets, cool. So there's rabid dogs everywhere. I think I'm about to run into some. Ceramic shards are cool. They can act as like a distracting. You know, I think I'll show you what some of these things do. So Fistful of Ash and Ceramic Shard. I can use both of them. Ceramic Shard. Let's go to it. If I use it, I can like get attention. And if I switch to Fistful of Ash, and I use it on dude, he's kind of confused. And I can just do whatever. But it's whatever. It's really not that useful. Well, that was just a shitty throw. Oh, shit. So, yeah, there's just some shit like that you can do. Also, I'm kind of screwed up here. But I don't end up using these very much because, oops, that didn't work either. There we go. And I'm actually going to use the healing gourd. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Underneath me, like where my head is, there's an XP bar. So that means I need to move where my head is to the other side of the screen. I'll do that later because it doesn't really matter. But there's, how long is this? 33 minutes. I'll stop after this boss fight up here. So there's another boss fight up here. So I'll actually rush to that real quick. Rush to that real quick. You know what? We can save that for next episode. I'll do episodes. Yeah, I'll do about 30 minutes apiece, probably. So I'll go back to that fire, and we can, I'll end this recording session here. Well, this episode, and I'll, start again.